you information about move-in dates.
Yes?
It's Tiffany.
You can open it.
Tiffany, hi. Welcome to Cornerstone. How are you?
Fun.
Good. I'm sorry about all the noise that's going on.
That's fine.
New building, working out the kinks. Would you want to do your intake down in the community room?
Yes, I don't know.
Okay, and then after that we'll take you up to your apartment.
Okay.
As part of this agreement, Dash agrees to provide you with an apartment here.
Okay.
You will have 3 people behind you working with you. And the whole idea was that based on our schedules, there would always be somebody here.
I'm really feeling good, and I'm anxious, and I'm ready to go get my children so they can see the new location, so they can see that they do have a bed, and let them know that we're in a safe place.
Yay, stop! Yes.
I'm excited, and I know my children's going to be excited. And when they come home, I want to have it all cleaned up and have food ready, and tonight really make it feel like home. I called 7 numbers and no one picked up but Dash, and I'm really glad Dash answered their phone, because I don't really, there's other good programs out here, but Dash really don't make you feel smothered. They make you feel free.
So at Dash, we really try to meet the residents where they are. When they come in, we work with them to meet their needs and goals, not ours. And I think that's what's really been great for Tiffany, is that because of our philosophy, she's been able to grow into her own person.
Because we are a low barrier voluntary services program, it basically means that we don't put a lot of rules and restrictions on the women when they're living in our housing. And you know, I think that that's been challenging for a lot of people to understand in the way that we function. They think that it's just, you know, madness here. But what we have found is that it's actually really peaceful, and the women really just lead their lives.
This is the only program that you could come into for 2 years. You could come and go. You actually can have company where you get adjusted, you get comfortable, you don't feel closed in. With us going through transition in our life and trying to remove ourselves from domestic violence to get to another area of our life, some programs I feel they're too hard, because basically with women and children, it's basically like you're running to a new part of your life, and it takes time. You can't change in 30 days. You see? And we tie Mickey Mouse up. Then we make some mini ears. You see mini ears? When I came here with a rag on my head, no makeup, and my self-esteem on a chart from 1 to 10, it was a 1. But now since I came to Dash and I walk through the door and people tell me, even if I don't feel beautiful, Dash always tell me I'm beautiful, I look good. So me being in this program for 9 months, my self-esteem had built up to a 7. Why not to a 10? Because I have stuff to work on inside of myself.
He came in and he beat me. I called the police and they began to work with me right there. I stayed at a hotel for 28 days. They helped me with transportation and food. I ended up with the Dash program, in which they placed me in housing. I have a 1-bedroom apartment. It's very, very beautiful, and God blessed me so that it was possible for me to be by myself while I'm healing in my brand new apartment here at Dash, and I'm just very, very excited.
There are victims out there who have a variety of different needs, and that all of them need help with getting into safe housing and getting support to be able to move forward in a way that's purposeful for them. And I've always thought that our program isn't really designed to churn out model citizens, that what we're trying to do is make sure that women don't get killed and that they have the ability and the space to be able to move forward however it is that they want.
I know my long-term goals is to get permanent housing and finish school.
Those are good ones. How do you think you're going to go about that? Steps that you can take?
Just meeting with you guys and my other social workers to see what programs I qualify for and what I don't, what I have to do to get into these programs.
So, short term, we have finish physical therapy and find a Christmas tree. Middle range, we have get car fixed. And long term, we have permanent housing and finish school. Those sound good. The service plan is probably the main thing that we work on with residents. It sort of guides the rest of our interaction with them. Once we can identify with them what they want to do, we can figure out how we can best assist them. We're advocating for the women. We're helping them to become stronger and to make their own decisions about their lives and get back on their feet. And maybe this is the first time that they've been allowed to do that with some of them.
Right, good job, good job.
What you've just seen is Dash's Cornerstone program, where we're working with families who are coming to us straight from crisis. What you're about to see is Dash's Empowerment Project, which is our transitional to permanent housing program. Here we provide women with a 2-year rental subsidy, an opportunity for them to sign a lease in their own name, often for the first time, and intensive advocacy around establishing economic self-sufficiency so that once housing is maintained, it can be kept for the long haul. We're really proud of our empowerment project because Dash is one of just a few domestic violence programs in the country that actually has a focus on permanent housing.
For me, it's a great accomplishment to be able to sign a lease, even though it was with help, but I signed it. It feels good to take care of my home, pay bills. My self-esteem has really risen. I've become more responsible, a better parent. They really have empowered me, my advocates, and the people at Dash, they really helped me with that. Yeah, I really like it.
How many words do you think you can type a minute?
The last one was 28 words.
Oh, you can have, you need like 45 at least for some of these temp jobs. The Empowerment Project is a program that is geared toward helping women become self-sufficient. Right now we're the helping piece, but in the end it becomes them. Their unit that they helped pick out and help decide on becomes theirs. They completely take over the rent and become self-sufficient.
When I start working, I want to be able to be sufficient enough to put my first paycheck in the bank as a savings. I don't want to spend it. I just want to put it in my savings account and say I did that.
They are 100 years old.
I'm not just here for her. I'm here for the whole family. I always ask and make sure everybody is okay. So that is where I focus on compassion a lot in my work, especially with her. Just, dealing with the different phases of life. And we were here at the beginning, and I just can't wait to see the outcome and the end, the successful end.
That's my baby.
That makes sense.
Right.
Hey, how's it going? Good. So I heard we just got a new resident. Yeah, she was referred to us through our Housing Resource Center.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's highly...
1 in every 4 women will experience domestic violence in their lifetimes. So we believe there's a real urgent need for safe housing, and everyone deserves to be safe.
When I enter their apartments, I'm just pretty open to whatever the experience brings.
We also believe in a core set of principles that have been central to the relationships that we've developed throughout our organization. Those are principles like compassion and integrity, sovereignty and partnerships. Those principles have helped keep us centered as we move forward. I strongly believe that because of DASH, hundreds of women who might not otherwise have found refuge have been able to move forward with their lives, much the same way that DASH has, with purpose, support, and hope.
And welcome to Cornerstone. Thank you. I am very truly blessed to be here. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. This is the blessing. I am so excited.
I'm gonna have me a really big Cadillac, old school, like 1975.
And what else do you have between the forehead and your height? Eyebrow. Okay, that's good.
JT.